I wanted to talk to you about tomatoes, right? And um, to be honest, when I chose to do this as a subject, I didn't really. I just grabbed these tomatoes for 50 cents off of a farm stand, local farm stand, and that I really like to go to, and didn't really think anything about it until I happened to take a closer look. I went to actually eat this tomato, all bad puns intended, and I was like, "Oh my God, look at that!" You know, and I think it's. I'm not sure, but it looks like three tomatoes fused into one. And I posted this on Facebook and immediately got tons of comments. I'm like, wait, you guys aren't responding to my lovely horse pictures or the lovely art? No, the obscene tomato is the thing that apparently floats many people's boats. Um, but I love it because it's so voluptuous, it's so sensual, and it's like depending on the angle and how dirty your mind is, it can look like boobs, butt, coocher, you name it, peener. Yeah, I know I'm not using very good anatomy terms, but this is not an anatomy class. That's another class, and I will use more technical terms for an anatomy class. But this is about the tomato. All right. So I would encourage you guys, whether you're working from real life, which I highly think you should, it's a great excuse to buy local tomatoes. And But think about how they look from all different angles. Like from this angle, this tomato looks fairly normal, and that's probably I don't know exactly. I just grabbed it. I was probably just looking for the biggest tomato and the best deal. Um, and, just noticing how different everything looks depending on that. Also consider the flavor of it, and consider the inside of it. Next week, we're going to be talking more about transparencies and things like that in depth within there. Originally, I was going to do that this week. That is my cat. um, and so but that's coming up. Also, one of the things that's great is to make it into a multi-sensual experience. So, the flavor of it, even hopefully you're getting your hands on some fresh, beautiful, gorgeous summer tomatoes. But even if you aren't, or maybe you're allergic or something, try to imagine that flavor. When I worked at Nash's and the farm store doing chalkboards, I have this weird quirk there where whenever I do a painting or drawing of food, any kind of food, then I taste that food in my mouth the entire time. One of my most epic elements was I was doing a large mural for a frozen yogurt shop it was a chocolate vanilla swirl, and it was huge. It was like about 4 feet by 4 feet, chocolate vanilla swirl. Took me several hours. I swear to God, I felt like I had a sugar high after that. In fact, it would have been interesting if somebody could have tested my blood sugar, because it really did. It was like this intense, like, flavor experience for the longest time. Normally, when I have a frozen yogurt or ice cream around me, it like I'm almost like a dog. It like doesn't last for more than 30 seconds. Okay, so back to the art, thinking about that. Art, food, it's all sensual. Bring that sensuality into it. The other thing that I would encourage you, that I'm seeing is happening with quite a few of you, is bring on the coolness. A lot of you are doing like these sort of really kind of original takes that are going a little bit off-road, like you're still doing the assignment beautifully, I might add, but then you're adding what I call the X factor. So this extra cool thing that you're doing. So kudos. And that said, let's take it from there. Thank you so much for being in this class. I really, really enjoy working with you and seeing the beautiful work that you do. And I will see you soon on Zoom.